welcome. This is Gamertroll Settlement tour of Sunshine Tidings Co-op. Quite a large area. This is what it looked like before. I've not really done a great deal to it. It's just shoved a couple of water pumps in, tiny bit of farming, and alright, I've done a little bit just put up a beacon so it like there, and just made a little perimeter around this main shed. But you can tell it's pretty much untouched. This is all part of the build area. You got all of these buildings here to play with. It's a large area, fair dues. I've scrapped everything in these rooms. See the dead bodies. It was infested by ghouls, and there's a few dead bodies of settlers that were here before. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Let's zoom to what it looks like now I've had a mess with it. Okay, yeah, this is pretty much. You can tell that I've sort of plumbed to go for this to develop the centre of this settlement. It's just what? Okay, we got a levitating ghoul in here. So scrap the table.
You might want to wipe the blood off anything you find there.
Oh, see, he didn't go quietly, that one. In fact, I've only really used one building here, and it's a little generator running a wire through the window. This is I turned this into a pub with a bit of help. You see, all my employees are tools.
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go.
Yeah, I've been told 5 million times. I'll tell you what, I get sick of that.
One that ends without
Sick of being told to go to Grey Garden. I've been there. Shit.
Right,
well, I will do a guide on it, but I haven't done much with Grey Garden so far. Oh man, he's got that guy. Oh, right, I won't even get into that. But anyway, this pub, it works. People really like it. Can't say further than that. Well, what to look at first, really. You got a lot of areas to plant crops and stuff, so already here, so that's pretty self-explanatory. Made a little shopping bazaar in here. This structure was here when I came, so all I've done is wire it up and put a bit of electricity in. Actually, it was a pain in the arse to get electricity through the window. A real bastard, because like if it touches anything, it just don't work. Yeah, that's a bit of a. Let's not talk about that bit. But yeah, just got a little Jangles the Moon Monkey, you see, and he worships a rolling pin and a bread bin, obviously, because like you do. But there's a little way of checking who's at the front door from the side. Shoot him at the side of the head, you know. And they've got a little dormitory, you know, pumpkin, all the stuff that you need. Why is that bloody light not working? It's really annoying, that is. Sometimes you just got to sort of pick them up, put them back down again. Yeah. Duh. Right. No idea why that happens. It just gets it into its mind sometimes, can't be bothered. Yeah, so that's that placed. Hang on. That fan's not turning either. That's supposed to turn. Don't know why the electrics do this weird thing. Ah, there you go. But pick it up, replace. Sometimes you got to pick it up, put it back in the inventory, and no, looks like the box is off for good. Maybe that's just out of range of a generator or a conduit. But sometimes you've got to pick stuff up, store it in your settlement building inventory, and then it works when you replace it. Got a little power armor station there. I don't know what I've done with the power armor. I've probably left it somewhere. You know what it's like in this game. Put your companion or an item somewhere, and well, you may never find them again. I think that one shows up on. If it's the last one I've used, it'll show up on the map. There's a nice little view of the whole, you know, of the main sort of shed. It's now an Uber shed with great big turbines on the roof, but had a few problems trying to connect these buildings, and that don't really fit, so I just shoved a post in there so no one can run down there. But you know, that's pretty much. This area used to be where you got attacked from the most, rad scorpions, all that sort of stuff. Now nobody attacks from there ever. if anyone attacks us from the far side, but I've got spotlights and lasers up there, and there's machine guns and missile launchers. Missile launchers, Muller stuff. Look at that dead ghoul. I was stupid enough to try and attack Sunshine Tidings Co-op. Oh, look at me. Roly-polies and everything. Yeah, not very smart. I expect his corpse will be outside here forevermore. Just probably use him to fertilise our vegetables. Yeah, that's pretty much as it was when I started. I've just put it on a concrete platform. I thought I'd always leave this shed open underneath, because, you know, if anyone was lucky enough to get this far, they're just going to get pulverised. I don't think you have to have a completely closed settlement with fences and stuff, because if something's well defended enough, they're not going to really get in. This is pretty much all there was at first. What I thought I'd sort of build on, this shed. It's another ghoul. That's probably there right from the beginning. It's just so annoying the way that these bodies sort of stick around. At least you get to do a little dance with him. Look, he can spin on his head, he's clever. Yeah, fertilise my vegetables, there you go. That'll work. It might take a while to decompose, might look a bit gross, might smell. But we could I put her in a tux, because I thought that, you know, a bit of formal dress at the back door. See, all of this I've not really developed. There isn't a great deal of space, you know, you haven't got much sort of room in terms of items you're allowed to place on such a large area, which is a bit strange, but bit of deleting. And there's also that glitch where you can, which I will use, once I've built everything, I'll probably come back and sort of build stuff more by deleting things, you know. You throw loads of sort of pistols on the floors, pipe pistols and stuff, and then just scrap them in the build menu, and that seems to make it makes the build meter, the size meter, go down. You know, the more you do it, the more space you get to place more items. But I expect eventually that ceiling's there for a reason, and you do it too much, I expect your whole game will probably crash. Took me ages to get the bottom of this to work. You see the those sort of pylons, I managed to get them to sort of like sit there, so it you know, it looks like the whole sort of structure is supported, because you can just let things float and float and float, and it just doesn't look right. So I always want to have like you end up with stuff sticking up like this, but it's better than things looking like they're floating, and sometimes stuff like that looks quite nice. I wish there was a rail piece like that you could use, so that you still get a nice view, but you don't walk out over edges and plummet to your death. But this missile launcher rules. I think it's probably the main reason why nothing bothers coming through there. This one's almost superfluous, but over there is where they come from, by the pub. For some reason, that's the only place that ever gets attacked now, and they all come running in there. But they don't last long. I haven't really made a route through there. But you know, this is the first section that I sort of built up. So we got spotties and a machine gun and all the rest of it there. But and that was enough defence there. This whole tower and everything, that's another thing altogether, really. I was going to have a big reception there with like maybe some machine guns that shoot people in the face, but seeing as nobody ever threatens the settlement, there's not really much point. This is my sort of my obligatory, you know, suite for my character. I've got a little safe under the bed so I can hide. I don't know what you hide under your bed in Fallout, but anyway, whatever I've got. And obviously a bog, because like you've got to, in this world you've got to at least shit in peace, haven't you? I hadn't got a grog knack, so I settled for something else. This is actually like a crash mat for my mates as well. When my mates come over, all my imaginary mates, they've got an alarm clock so they can get up for work. I won't be stupid enough to go out on a school night, so there you go. But we've got a pool table with a bit of precipitous drop, you know, so you don't want to get too pissed at the bar. And I forgot to put any balls on it so far. But it does afford nice views over the settlement, so I thought, why not? And a TV, you can have your sports on there. I don't know what passes for sports in Fallout anymore. Oh yeah, robot racing. but I don't think there's any decent coverage. I love these windmills. They are crap though. They really don't make much electricity. I kind of use them for ambient lighting, for just boosting the grid. I hate passing through wires. I wish there was another way of doing that. And I can get a roof to get over that bit, but I would build higher on this thing, but I'm just running out of the ability to build anymore. So it's all just going to be sort of cosmetic stuff from now on. Maybe up the defences, but you see the size there, it's just maxed out. So you know, I'll come back here when I haven't got anything to lose and I've built everything I want to build. Then I'll start trying to use that glitch to make the build ceiling go down. But until then, I'm a bit worried because I did it with one place. I had to go at Nordhagen Beach after I did the video because I couldn't even put a plant pot down. It was just stupid. And it started to say, "You can't save here. You can't save here." And yeah, that's not right. So I think that you could cause yourself all types of trouble if you're not careful. But my bloody cat's trying to get off me. God, I've had enough. Right. Yeah. Where was I? Yeah. That's I don't really know. I've lost my thread now. This flipping cat's come along, trying to annoy me. I've got a really annoying cat called Muttley. Anyway, enough of that. Yeah, I've looked at this. What am I doing? Oh yeah, it's just sort of looking at the large build area.
Hi, how are you?
Let's get rid of that. Water pumps. Yeah, obviously you have to build loads of water pumps. Probably about 6 here. Alright, Jangles. You always got to have a Jangles. Sit him up on the bed. Yeah. Yeah, he's happy. If Jangles is happy, your community's happy, I reckon. So this was pretty much redundant, this bit. Because it defends against something which hasn't really got any sort of threat anymore. But yeah, that's pretty much my Sunshine Tidings Co-op, and I'll be surprised if a lot more gets done to it. So that's probably the final build on it. But yeah, it's a fun place to build vertically. You could, if you had like more build space, I'd love to make sort of a whole load of buildings all on top, across the top of these outliers. But that's that. Alright then, thank you for watching, and I'll leave you with same as usual. I'll catch you later.